Good evening. First, I will speak in English regarding the session, and then I will speak in Bengali. So let me first start in English. See, today's class is, uh, I think, very interesting, as because it includes the history of treatment. I have told you many more times, the history of treatment, the history of therapeutic science is more than 5,000 years. So more than 5,000 years, it was going on in its own route. But the Sir Great Dr. Kent has changed this idea. I think I am lucky enough as I have got scholars like Sir Hahnemann, Sir Kent, Sir Gregor Johann Mendel, and that is why I am here. I am not bound to obey their all the instructions as because I have own analytical mind to analyze the idea of the scholars. But they helped me a lot. When I will discuss today's session, then you will understand what is going on from time immemorial regarding the procedure of treatment. And what I am going to share, the latest, the modern idea regarding therapeutic science. Why I should talk regarding all these things? Because according to my study, if anyone want others welfare, others good, then you have to understand this very modern idea. In one hand, and in other hand, leave it for this science, all the idea for this modern science. Then you have to understand, you have to understood. No, you have to understand that what should a physician do? Leave it all those things. How you will live, in which miserable condition in future. Those who want to know the actual truth, then you have to understand. You have to learn this thing. Now question is why? Why the prevailing idea is not actually scientific? Why the study regarding therapeutic science is still in the dark? Why I am telling it? For different therapeutic science, I have thought a lot regarding this one. First, I will show 9 examples. Then we will understand why I am telling all these things and what is the importance of great Sir James Tyler Kent. What is its importance? His importance regarding the treatment of modern science. The previous seminar, it was 15th February for Dhaka seminar, online seminar. Previously, I was not prepared at all. They asked me, one of my student, devotee student, asked, sir, what will be the name of the seminar? Instantly, I told him, the name of the seminar will be Perfect Procedure of Treatment. At that time, I was not at all prepared for this, but it was in my mind. It appears in my mind. But to explain the perfect procedure of treatment, everybody may ask me, sir, what is the imperfect one? That was the turning point for appearing this new idea in my mind. I think you all will enjoy today's class. That is why I have told you there is unique idea regarding procedure of treatment. So let's go with today's discussion. Many more questions may appear in your mind, but you should ask to clear, to avoid confusion. What is this? So let's go. I think screen is visible. So imperfect versus perfect procedure of treatment. To understand what is perfect procedure of treatment, you have to know everything regarding imperfect procedure of treatment. Let's go with that. Why I am telling all this time this worthless idea. You will understand then why this worthless idea appear in my mind. For any problem, physical as well as mental, is solved immediately after administration of indicative medicine of any therapeutic system. You know very well. If there is any patient and you administer medicine, may it be homeopathic or allopathic or ayurvedic or anything. Yes, you may call real homeopathic medicine, that means that very 8 medicine with certain principle. So everybody give relief, gives relief to any kind of patient. You know very well. But as the treatment is not done for the origin of the problem, but as the treatment is not done for the origin of the problem, so it will reappear with intensified form. But it is not my word. This word is from Sir the Great, James Taylor Kent. He is the first man break the previous idea, which is going on till today for more than 5,000 years. Sir, great Sir the Kent, James Taylor Kent. Only this very person has given this, what can I say, this precious idea. The precious idea. You have learned from me many more times. This is the idea for which I am here. Only this line of the philosophy changed me a lot. Previously, I was one of the lot. Patient will come, I have to give medicine to cure, to give relief. But after that, I never follow that very idea till today, this moment. So, but one thing, this is not at all real homeopathy. What? Now, you will give medicine and patient will free from suffering. This is not the idea of this very scientific therapeutic system. If I teach a rickshaw puller, he will give medicine and patient will be okay. Then what will be the difference between rickshaw puller and you, real homeopath? So you have to know beyond that. This above mentioned wise saying may be considered as the definition of imperfect procedure of treatment. So, what is imperfect procedure of treatment? You have to remember this very idea. Prescribing for the result of the disease. But what is going on? For more than 5,000 years, prescription should be considering the problem with the help of mental symptom, physical symptom, miasmatic symptom, pathological report, and patient will be okay. But see, what Sir Kent has told, prescribing for the result of the disease causes changes in the result of disease, but not in the sickness. This very part is for a real homeopath, not for others. So if you do not consider this one, no problem. You can do anything according to your wish or what you have learned from books, mathematica, repertory, all these things you can do it, and no need to follow the sickness. But why? It will reappear very soon with intensified form. Intensified form. Let's go. Here I have mentioned 9 examples. But this 9 example is out of 9,000 examples. Billions of patients are treated following previous idea all over the world. You can tell, yes, sir, you are treating, and the physician of different therapeutic system all over the world, they are also treating. Yes, you are very right. But we have to know what is the difference between them and myself. According to Sir Kane the Great, they are the follower of imperfect procedure of treatment. Let's go one by one, 9 example. One 42-year-old male patient was brought for the treatment of CA liver with history of obstinate constipation. Since earlier part of life of his life, would better with different medicine of different therapeutic system. What for? The patient took treatment, obstinate constipation. And it was started since earlier days, first part of life. The patient died with liver cancer after taking lots of medicine for constipation. Now you have to think over this. Then you will understand what is real homeopathy. In all therapeutic system, they will prescribe medicine for this constipation. And it was there. Patient would feel better regarding constipation. Mind it, after taking medicine, the patient was better regarding constipation only, mind it. And that is why after taking lots of medicine, the patient died with liver cancer. Who is responsible for that? All the therapeutic system, all over the world, are the responsible authority for this liver cancer. If they would not prescribe medicine for constipation, if they would prescribe for the individual for getting that very constipation, what we, the real homeopath, is doing every time, real homeopath does not consider any result of disease. They consider the individual as a whole. So with this very treatment, patient would better, including obstinate constipation. See what is previous or it is at present. This idea is going on at present with the different physician of different therapeutic system all over the world. See, after taking lots of medicine for constipation, that very patient died with liver cancer. See what Sir the Great has told. That patient has the same disease he had when he was born. See, the great Sir Kent, till today, he was the authority for this very modern therapeutic system. So, we have to give the, what can I say, actual respect for this idea. If therapeutic scientist, that physician would follow this very idea, that patient has the same idea he had when he was born, that means this very patient had that very previous that very obstinate constipation when he was born. So medicine should not give for the constipation. But it is going on all over the world. by different physicians of different therapeutic system, including classical homeopathy. So this is one example. Now example number 2. One 72 years old male patient came for the treatment of cirrhosis of liver with history of constipation and disturbed sleep for prolonged period, for which proper treatment was being done. Despite this, irreversible pathology has arisen. The reason has been described above. See, it was there. Again, the history of constipation and history of disturbed sleep for prolonged period. And for this, lots of medicine were used by different physicians of different therapeutic system. So again, Sir Kane, they have prescribed for the result of the disease. That means for constipation, for disturbed sleep, they have given very nicely. And patient to take all this medicine. That is why today there is irreversible pathology, the cirrhosis of liver. You have learned from that very video. He was told you will live from 10 days to 10 months. See, the modern science, the modern medicine, physician of modern medicine. I don't know what classical homeopathy we would tell if there is cirrhosis of liver. So, I am sorry. Third example. One 65 years old female patient came for the treatment of CA lung with history of chronic cold cough from beginning, for which proper treatment was being done. For cold cough, proper treatment was done for prolonged period. In spite of that, there was CA lung. Again, Sir, the great Kent, prescribing for the result of the disease. So let's go with fourth example. One young boy of 22 years old was brought for the treatment of blood cancer with history of occasional fever almost every month, for which proper treatment was being done. See? Nobody has given the instruction, given any importance to the instruction given by Sir James Tyler Kent. That is why all this thing is going on. Let's go with fifth example. So from tonight, you should understand what should do, what should not do. And what is treatment? Perfect, what is it? And imperfect. From tonight, you have to understand. One 58 years old female patient came for the treatment of brain tumor with history of chronic headache. She was having history of different infectious disease like measles, pneumonia, typhoid, etc. during first part of life. 2 tumors of the brain were operated 1 year ago. They have told many more tumors are there and you have to take chemotherapy as because no way for surgery. So you have to take chemotherapy, radiotherapy. Again, they have alert the patient party that after taking this therapy, different organ may be paralyzed, may become paralyzed. See, after operation and after previous treatment for different infectious disease, patient was not better. But why? I will going to tell you later on. But you should understand. You should think of her. You should analyze your mind. What type of treatment procedure is going on till today? That very two tumor was operated just only 1 year ago. So till today, this moment, they are having that very idea. What can I say? I should say the unscientific idea. That lady has taken treatment from different therapeutic systems, including classical homeopathy, from renowned physician, famous physician of classical homeopathy. One 52 years old female patient came for the treatment of CKD, who was suffering from hypertension for 20 years and hyperglycemia for 11 years. She had been taking proper treatment for the problem. In spite of that, the irreversible pathology like CKD has appeared. So this is called imperfect procedure of treatment. Let's go. Later, first finish this 8-9 example. Then I have to talk many more things regarding all these things. One 59 years old female patient came for the treatment of CS cervix, means cervical carcinoma, with unbearable pain in lower abdomen after surgery and chemotherapy, with history of leukorrhea, which was started at the age of 9 years. I have not written here. The proper treatment was done. Everybody try to free from suffering. So in this case, the female patient would try with different medicine of different therapeutic system. In spite of that, irreversible pathology like CS cervix has appeared. So this is the beauty of imperfect procedure of treatment. 8. One 30 years old female patient came for the treatment of pancreatic carcinoma with history of severe pain in abdomen due to acute pancreatitis, for which she was get herself admitted in hospital with few months interval. Started at the age of 12 years. Now she is 30 years old, but it was started at the age of 12 years. With few months interval, she was she was admitted to hospital, got herself admitted in the hospital for acute pancreatitis. That means acute pain in abdomen. And every time she was better after taking treatment. In spite of that, at the age of 30, the irreversible pathology like carcinoma, pancreatic carcinoma. So again, Sir the Great, James Tyler Kent. The 9th, 148 years old female patient came for the treatment of unbearable pain in abdomen associated with hyperpyrexia due to uterine carcinoma, for which surgery was done and chemotherapy was going on. This case was having history of early menarche, menstruation started before 9, means 9 years of age, associated with severe pain every month, for which medicine were used. And she was completely okay after every month. These are 9 examples out of 9,000. Actually, not 9,000. It is going on. Unaccountable cases. Now we have to analyze it. Why it is going on for every therapeutic system. even including classical homeopathy, because they never give importance to James Tyler Keynes. And they are very interested with taking symptom, physical as well as mental. Yes, Sir Great Samuel Hahnemann has given this idea. But Sir has told again in the footnote of 149, I presume 149, more research should be done to make easy for the selection of medicine. Sir has told. In the market, lots of books. In spite of that, the selection of proper medicine is laborious, sometimes very laborious. So research should be done. But nobody was so interested with this, as because yes, they are interested for discovering lots of medicine. At the time of Sir Great Samuel Hahnemann, the numbers of medicine was 19 or 100. But now, at present, it is more than 8,000. So without thinking over that very genetics, they are very much interested for taking mental symptom, physical symptom during the attack of, during the suffering from any result of disease. So you can understand the therapeutic science is lying in which age? That very age, which was going on more than 5,000 years. Only the cause is they never give. Nobody, no therapeutic system, no therapeutic scientist has given importance to the idea of genetics. That is why the therapeutic scientists are in the age of darkness. Again, this procedure can also be called suppressive or palliative type of treatment. Why I have called it? See, in all the 9 cases, it was very simple. But see, with the advancement of age, in spite of taking all this medicine was given considering the idea of result of disease. That is why all the symptoms reappear with intensified form. So you should analyze, you should think over what is real homeopathy, why you have come to me for learning this scientific idea. All the above mentioned examples are the proof of imperfect procedure of treatment. Yes, what I have told you with the help of 9 examples, what are those? They are the proof of imperfect procedure of treatment. And you know very well, this procedure of treatment is going all over the world by the different therapeutic scientists of different therapeutic science. So everybody is doing this very imperfect procedure of treatment. That is why today, and last of all, there is one important example. Let's go with that very valuable example, which is going on all over the world with different therapeutic system, including classical homeopathy also. Again, this procedure can also be called suppressive and palliative type of treatment because no therapeutic system does not consider sickness of Dr. J.T. Kent. Conception of, number 2, this is the first number, and conception of genetics by Gregor John Mendel. Number 3, programming of the genetic makeup, which is expressed with the philosophy of earliest part of life. And last one is conception regarding 6 cycles for 6 miasmatic disease or 6-2 disease. Actually, imperfect procedure of treatment is going on from the time immemorial on billions of patients, with which strength of harmful group of genes starts increasing gradually, although there are few exceptions. Yes, any time I have not told you this thing, how the strength of harmful group of gene increase. Why? Today's baby is free from all hazards, but that very baby, with advancement of age, must be the victim of different irreversible pathology gradually. You know very well. If you look at around you, you see lots of lots of people are enjoying sound health. But gradually, they become the victim. And now I want to tell you how they become the victim of irreversible pathology. See, many people were invited in a marriage ceremony, and lots of tasty food were distributed. Some one has taken more chicken, more mutton, and biryani, or all those things, the spicy food. The system of different people are not agree to digest all these things. So someone has digested very well, but few of them are not able to digest. So there was loose motion, vomiting, and it is for the sake of the system. So someone went, as I have taken all these things, so this is, then it will be okay. So they will not victim of different pathology after that. But someone has taken medicine instantly, and vomiting and purging must stop with that very medicine. What it means? All those things are there. That very biryani, mutton, or all these things. See what you have done? You have done treatment for the result of disease. You have done this, you have done a lot of harm to the individual. Stop it by stopping all this vomiting and purging. With this treatment, the what can I say? The everything is suppressed. Now, this condition will inspire to whom? To harmful group of genes. Previously, the individual was very healthy. But after eating in this marriage ceremony, and then for the result of the disease, patient has taken medicine. It was suppressive procedure of treatment. That very procedure inspired to whom? To the harmful group of jinn for acquiring more energy to make the individual victim of different problem. The patient will tell, yes, sir, previously my digestive system was okay. But after that marriage ceremony and after taking treatment, now I am not able to digest simple kind of food. And there is lack of desire for taking any food. And I am now becoming weaker and weaker day by day. You please see. Which one are the responsible factor? Responsible factor is that very suppressive treatment. For which? For stoppage of vomiting and purging. So you see, what type of treatment you have given to that very helpless individual? What should you do? You should do for oral saline, you should do hot water. You should not, you should give the placebo of different kind. You should not give, you should not stop that very vomiting and purging. But I have told you, you are my student, very intelligent. You are interested for earning money. You are not interested for learning the subject. You thought, yes, this patient, if this patient is okay, then many more patients will come in future. So let the patient go to this very darkness. So that is the idea. What you are having, you are sending the individual, helpless individual, for going to the dark, for earning few money. His life will become the dangerous situation. Life will fall in dangerous situation for taking medicine from you, like greedy physician. For few money, you have sent that very individual in the darkness. So this is going on over the world. You are not the responsible factor. You are the lot of, you are one of the lot. You are not the only one. Lots of thousands of physicians are like you, are present in the universe. Sorry, in the world. Although there are few exceptions. Yes, exceptions there. What is the benefit of that exception? What the physicians are doing for the good? I don't know. Is it good or what? Let's go. According to real homeopathic conception, no individual is actually healthy. Before taking real homeopathic treatment, with which 6 harmful group of genes are inactivated permanently. But apparently, healthy or sick individual, due to presence of 6 group of harmful genes, unicellular zygote with 21,500 genes responsible for different acute and chronic diseases, 6 miasmatic, 6 root diseases. One thing I should tell you that if that very patient, after food poisoning, would come to a real physician, what he would do? He would give hydrophobinum. Why? As it is accidental case. That means that very food poisoning is considered in real homeopathy the accidental case. So that very hydrophobinum will help the individual a lot. That very medicine will help the physician for a stoppage of vomiting and purging in spite of in spite of that, that very medicine will help the individual for not giving more energy to the harmful group of gene. So with one medicine, one dose of 84 cm, patient will become free from that very result of disease, including other result of disease. And you should know in this regard that all of us was in everybody's mother's womb as when the individual started his journey as unicellular zygote, there was 21,500 genes. Although most of are inactive, but few are them are active. And they are the responsible for different acute and chronic disease. According to real homeopathy, no disease is acute, no disease is chronic. All are from 21,500 genes. Responsible for different acute and chronic disease. 6 miasmatic disease and 6-2 disease or 6-2 disease is under chronic disease. 6 miasmatic diseases may remain either in inactive or inactive state during disease condition. That is overactive state. So all 6 group of 6-2 diseases or 6 miasmatic diseases remain in an individual either in inactive or inactive state. But when individual belongs to any disease condition, that means the overactive state of one or more group of harmful genes, may it be responsible for that very food poisoning also. In classical homeopathy, for the selection of medicine for the patient, not for the sick individual, symptoms, both physical and mental, associated with miasmatic symptoms, are given more importance. But not so with reason gifted mind, as mentioned by great Sir Saniman, mentioned in aphorism 9. So, yes, the classical homeopath, the physician of classical homeopath, they are very much interested for taking physical symptom, mental symptom, miasmatic symptom. But not so with reason gifted mind. Now you may ask, sir, we are doing this one, that one. Well, I am going to that point. Let's, after one paragraph. In other therapeutic system, including classical homeopathy, if it is seen that the individual is not having any abnormal sign, symptom, and pathological report, the individual is considered as healthy one. They will tell no need of medicine. There is no problem with you. As because no pathological report is remarkable. So, no medicine needed. Although the individual is not having reason gifted mind, aphorism 9, and no treatment is given to that apparently healthy individual, that is sick one. Now, come to the point. What is reason gifted mind? A small baby, is not allowing another baby to go to the lap of his mother, his or her mother. He is not allowing, she is not allowing. Which physician will give it to this very point and will give medicine? Patient party will say, sir, please give treatment my baby, as he or she is not allowing anybody to come to us. He never allowed this one. What physician will do? Physician will tell, yes, with advancement of age, it will be okay. No need of medicine. Some say one patient party has come to you for the treatment of his husband or wife, as she is easily angry. She is irritable. She cannot control himself or herself. He or she will not control his or her temperament when in exciting condition. But always he or she is very good. Sometimes it happens. Physician will tell, okay, it will be okay. No more treatment is not needed, as because I have seen no problem. So only for this one, you should not take any medicine. Your physical report is okay in all respect. So no need of taking medicine. As because they are interested with abnormal sign symptom abnormal or remarkable pathological report or remarkable attitude which is going on every day, they are interested. But they will end as because they have no idea regarding Gregor John Mendel's genetics. Why it is when all the result of disease appear for which responsible factors are needed? No idea. So they are not giving. They are not interested for giving medicine with little problem. That is called, according to great Sir Hyman, reason gifted mind mentioned in Aphorism 9. Oh, it is very little. No harm. So don't bother for that. They will tell you. But what real homeopathy will do? He will not consider all these things. He will consider that very idea. Treatment should be started with hydrogram. May it be acute purging, vomiting, irritability, anger, rage. Nothing should be considered. So you should analyze your mind. What is right? Sorry, what is wrong? What is imperfect? What is right? What is perfect? You have to think about this. What you are going on, prescribing different medicine, considering physical, mental state. What type of sin you are doing till today? You should consider that. In this regard, of course, the instruction given by great Sarjetican can be mentioned. So you should read. I do not tell it. I will not tell it repeatedly. But why I have written it 2 times in this little chapter? If to awake you from deep sleep, still today you are sleeping, taking mustard oil inside your nostril, you still sleeping. So I am helpless. I am sorry to say, you still sleeping, you will sleep till your last breath. I know very well. Your sleep, you are having sleeping symptom. You have got it for many more years. So your sleep will not break. You will never awake from deep sleep. Let's go. On the other hand, the procedure of treatment deals only with sick individual. Yes, is called perfect procedure of treatment. We treat patient, but considering the sick individual. But see, in classical homeopathy, limit others. They will tell, they will ask, yes, sir, you please tell, yes, madam, you please tell regarding your desire, aversion. You will tell. You tell when it aggravates, when it ameliorates. So sorry, you are still sleeping. Let sleep come till your last breath. Hence, different signs, symptoms, and physical reports are taken into consideration for evaluation of treatment only. Only for evaluation, yes, we are needed that very sign, symptom, physical report, but for evaluation of treatment, not for the selection of medicine. For treating any patient, the symptom of the sick individual, which is expressed with the philosophy of the earliest part of life, is given utmost importance. As because real homeopathy has nothing for the selection of medicine, so only philosophy. And it is also from when they are then there was abnormal signs, symptoms, and pathological report at the first part of life, or after few hours after birth. Patient means one or more group of harmful genes remain in overactive. But I have told you in the previous class, when the different harmful genes remain inactive state, the individual is called sick. When they are active state, they are also considered as sick. So both inactive and active state is considered as the sick. But when they are in overactive state, that very individual is considered as patient. Anybody can understood both imperfect and perfect procedure of treatment with the help of one simple fact. Yes, that is the good example to break your sound sleep. Sorry to say, to break sound sleep, I have to tell this very great idea. Sorry. Shame. A boy of 10 years is brought by his father for simple cold and cough. Mind it. Father has brought his son for simple cold and cough. But why? That is the point you have to remember. You have to understand. Why? For this simple cold cough, father has come to you with his son. With family history, listen very carefully, with family history of lung disease. Great grandfather died of CA lung. Grandfather died of tuberculosis. Father is having COPD. See? This boy is of fourth generation. Father is very anxious and helpless regarding his son's future, who is suffering from cold and cough. During every change of season, even after taking proper treatment from different therapeutic system, as if this father was having same experience during his own childhood. Yes, father had this during his childhood. So father is anxious. As it was with me, now I am a patient of COPD. I have to take different times of inhaler, different types of inhaler for his problem. So my son is waiting for that. Those very days, the suffering. Despite of taking proper treatment from different renowned physicians of different therapeutic system, the condition is worsening gradually. His father was like this. That very simple cold and cough, it was there during his childhood. And after that, after taking proper treatment, today's suffering is here. He have learned from me. And today, his son is suffering from all these things. What was present with his father? So father is very anxious. Thinking this, that what will my son do when he was in this very miserable condition? That is why he is very anxious with his simple cold and cough. That is why for treating simple cold and cough, he are ready to spend lots of money, 50,000. After taking more scientific procedure of treatment, real homeopathic system, the boy has improved a lot. In all respect, like no trace of cold cough. One. Number two, becomes very careful regarding his studies. Previously, it was not. He tried to avoid the study. He is now very obedient, very affectionate towards his sister. He is very careful regarding his health, not very attached with TV and mobile phone. In one sentence, after taking perfect procedure of treatment, the negative philosophical aspect has been changed completely towards positive. I think this time your sound sleep will break if you are not unlucky enough. See, that boy was brought to a physician, real physician, for simple cold cough. See, after taking medicine, this boy is improved a lot in all respect. No medicine was given for his study. No medicine was given for the affectionate towards sister. Previously, he gave punishment to his sister. He was not at all obedient. He was obstinate. He was very much interested with TV and mobile, but no medicine was given. For all those things, you know very well. But after taking this medicine, that very scientific medicine, he is free from all hazard. So I think this time your sound sleep will be broken if you are lucky enough. From above example, it can be concluded well that the imperfect procedure of treatment, there is amelioration or change of suffering with the help of symptomatic treatment, not with sickness. Not with sickness. So there was hurried progress. Despite of proper treatment, there was CA lung, tuberculosis, COPD from simple cold cough at earlier days. It was there for 3 generations, previous 3 generations, after taking symptomatic treatment, which is going on more than 5,000 years. And you are also still follower of that. So I am sorry. On the other hand, as the boy has been treated with perfect procedure of treatment, so all 6 groups of harmful genes were inactivated permanently. As a result, there is improvement in all respects. That is, philosophical aspects have been changed completely. So now you have to think about that. Which statement he would get from different therapeutic system, different physician, you know very well. But what type of treatment this time he got from a real homeopath? It was for the philosophical aspect. It is not for cold cow. But for other therapeutic system, the medicine was taken for the cold cow, except real homeopath. Real homeopath has given medicine for to correct the philosophical aspect. That means to inactivate permanently all the harmful group of gene. So this time everything has been changed, negative to positive. But medicine was given for philosophical aspect, not for anything. Hence, treatment was started considering philosophical aspect only, not considering any problems, any sign, any pathological report. So this is for today's class, and next time I will take you from different question and give answer in third Sunday. Today is first Sunday, and third Sunday I want to take your question and I am ready to answer, as because you are learning and learning. I know what part you are understanding, as because I am very disappointed from your procedure of treatment. So I am sorry to say, I am not interested for give any teaching regarding new subject. Every day I am giving it, but you are not learning, you are not hearing, as you are deep and down. You are sleeping with mustard oil giving in your nostril. So I am sorry. So not much more thing for today. Next class I will take question, I will give answer. Not today. It is time is too late. So let's go. Good night. I am very much, what can I say, helpless and disheartened with your behavior. So I am not interested for doing lots of labor to give you new item. I think it is useless for you people. Let's go.